Yeah. So tell everybody, so everybody gets to know you again. Tell them your name and your birthday.
Oh, Vicente Summers, 8768.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. 6 months next, what's today?
Six
Today,
months. Yeah,
today.
you actually use fascial maneuvers to help you through into sobriety, right?
Yes. And to get off actually just about every single thing that I was on, which is a lot. Probably like, I don't know,
Yeah, what
30.
were you on? Like, what were you on before fascial maneuvers?
Mood stabilizers, um, something for my, like something for blood pressure, something for everything. And it seems like I was given this to get off of this, even Adderall, even Lorazepam, just like all these, just a hot mess of medication.
And how long did
And
it take you to come off those when you started doing fascial maneuvers?
well, the opiates right away, boom, opiates. I just decided that was done. Then that felt like it was so easy to accomplish that I just 1 week I would just stop, the other next week, and kind of like taper myself down. My partner was a little bit like, "Oh, you should be talking to a doctor," and blah blah blah. And I was like, I'm just gonna listen to my body and see how I feel. And I don't know. It seemed like the more I got off of things, the better I started to feel. So now I just take my diabetic medication, which I'm sure in a year from now, Gary, I
Yeah,
probably want
I
to get.
mean, what do you take for for diabetes?
I take an insulin shot,
Yeah.
and I take metformin.
I've seen people come off of insulin dependency.
Yeah.
I so the way I believe it, it's back to, I mean, you're already on the path. It's mineralize the body,
Hmm.
reduce the stress over a long period of time. Because why does my blood sugar dysregulate? Well, one of the most common reasons for dysregulation of blood sugar is overproduction of hormones.
Yeah.
Why do my hormones overproduce? Well, chemicals is one
Yeah.
of them. Stress is another one. Those are the ones that off-regulate
Yeah.
everything. And even then, so what I have noticed is that people that are insulin dependent, as they start doing fascial maneuvers and mineralizing their body and doing the resets, they go from regulating their insulin multiple times a day to one time a day, then
Mhm.
sometimes once every second or third day.
Yeah. So I
And
recently started the
and by the
Irish.
way, fasting, intermittent fasting and fasting.
So yeah, that's my next venture here. So I actually got the Power Kirk 30. So I take the Irish sea moss, like the
Yeah, the
applesauce
gel.
kind of
Yeah,
way, that I take that, and then I just push myself to like 12, and then I just try to regulate my sugar. My goal is to get off of this monitor thing I have on my arm.
yeah.
It's like a little sticker, and then I realized recently that my legs are just killing me, like right in the inside of my thighs. But that's where I give myself my shots. So
So
uh,
yeah, the other thing you can do for that though is actually we'll do it right now.
sure, yeah,
Okay,
let's do
let's
it.
get up, test your thighs, push them inside of your thighs, feel how they feel. Like just see like how sore they are, get a good baseline, do a squat.
Can't go all the way down. I'm getting there.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so take your left hand. I'll show you on mine so it's easier. So take your left hand, pin the fascia right at the xiphoid blend.
Okay.
Take your right hand, pull it underneath the rib cage. So you're stretching it down on your right side,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, then pull it apart, stretch it, and move. Really get your finger underneath there. Breathe deep with your mouth.
Wow.
Okay. Now take your right hand, put it on that area.
Okay.
Left hand on your neck. Breathe in through your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Thank you, body, for holding all of this anger and resentment.
Thank you, body, for holding all of this anger and resentment.
I no longer want to hold this anger and resentment.
I no longer want to hold this anger and resentment.
I'm letting it go now.
I'm letting it go now.
Okay,
Any,
you
any,
gotta test again. You gotta see. Go down there, touch your legs.
what the heck?
Squat a little bit.
Wow. Wow.
What do you notice?
Huh?
What do you notice?
Pain is subsided. I can't, it's gone. The pain is gone.
Yeah, because this area here is the liver meridian going down here, right?
Oh,
Liver
okay.
and spleen. And then when you're injecting in there, the body, I mean, it takes it, but it's like, what are you doing that to me for?
Yeah.
Help! Why? Stop! And then it tightens up because it knows that it's going to get a shot there because you do it regularly. So it tightens up a little bit. That goes all the way back to the liver. So when you release your liver, all of a sudden it's like, whoa, that area feels good again.
Yeah. And I always feel like, well, not, I shouldn't say it that way, but a lot of times I feel like since I'm thicker, I can't really get, like when I do the organ reset, but anytime I do it with you, I feel like this, I feel high every time I do a thing with you. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to feel really high? Let's do it.
Here we go.
Take your right elbow, grab the skin, turn it, put it above your head, lean over to your left, turn your head to the right a little bit, and lean over to your left.
That's my left.
Good. Your right elbow.
Oh, wait.
Other way.
Wait, right
Yeah,
elbow.
right
Hold
elbow.
on. Let me
Yeah,
do
right
this.
elbow.
That's right. I can't get my skin. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Get some skin on there.
Okay.
Let's see some
So,
skin.
right
Okay. Twist. Put your elbow up. Lean over to your left. Turn
okay.
your head to the right. Okay, now breathe in 6 times with your mouth deep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say, I'm opening up my heart to
I'm
receive.
opening up my heart to receive.
Okay. Good. Now go right to the other one, the left one. Twist. Put it above you. Lean over to your right. And breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say, I'm opening up my heart to give.
I'm opening up my heart to give.
Okay.
Whew. And high on my own supply.
Yeah, how do you feel?
I feel good. I feel lightheaded. Anytime I do work with you, I don't know, it's like intensifies. So it feels like I feel.
Yeah, it is. It is because
I
it's
feel
like a tuning fork, but when we're dealing with quantum mechanics, it doesn't matter if I'm physically with you or I'm talking to you
yeah.
like this. So in a tuning fork, if I hit if you're a 432 and I'm at 432 and I hit it, then they both vibrate. It's just that with this work, it doesn't matter if I'm talking to you or whatever.
Yeah.
So you vibrate at my frequency. That's why people come to our
Yeah.
events because they come out of our events and it's like holy crap, what happened to me in a good way?
Yeah, I was at Joshua Tree. It took me a good couple of days to come down off of, to come down off of that frequency. I feel like buzzing all over.
We're coming back, but this time it's 3,000 ish people.
Wow. I'll be.
So it'd be like Joshua Tree times 100.
Yeah. So cool.
We're gonna be in Orange County or Malibu, still working.
Yeah, I'll go there too. I don't live very far. I'll go wherever you guys go. Yeah.
So how's it?
I can.
What's been changing in your life now that you've used your own body to come off of the prescriptive drugs and the opiates and that? So what is showing up in your life?
What's showing up in my life a lot right now is I don't want to sound negative, but I'm realizing where I cut myself short, so to speak, like where I love myself to a certain point and then I kind of back off. I'll open up my heart to a certain point, so then I back off. So I'm really trying to be consistent now.
You mean the heart opening maneuver we just did was really intended for you?
Yes, it was definitely intended for me. I'm gonna cry. I'm a Leo and I share well with others, but it's really hard for me to put it back in.
And that's why we did the right side first.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So when I spend a lot of my time with deaf, I sign and I help deaf kids and stuff, and so with that it's just easy. But when it comes to myself,
you do ASL?
Yeah, you forgot.
I forgot.
But
I forgot. Oh yeah, so you're gonna offer this time for
yeah,
us.
I
Hey, you know
yeah,
something? We come to California. Maybe we come to California. Maybe you could do that.
of course. Yeah, of course. For sure.
Oh, that would be cool to say we'll have
Yeah.
it in ASL too.
I think it would be cool too because I had this dream that I was signing with when Raj was doing like Messiah or whatever we did last time, and it's beautiful in ASL. It's really cool.
Yeah, yeah. I can feel your heart
Yeah,
opening.
yeah. It's so huge. It's like, oh, and I have a lot of grief, so I just want to let it all out. Yeah.
Okay, put your right hand on your heart, left hand on your head.
And you're gonna do this.
Do it. Breathe in through your mouth. 2, 3, through your nose. 2, 3. Say hello, heart.
Hello, heart.
Thank you for holding all of this trauma in my body.
Thank you for holding all of this trauma in my body
Till I was ready to process it.
till I was ready to process it.
I'm ready to process it now.
I'm ready to process it now.
Breathe in through your mouth. 2, 3. Thank you, lungs and large intestine, for holding all the grief.
Thank you, lungs and large intestine, for holding all the grief.
I'm ready to process it so you can let go.
I'm ready to process it so you can let go.
Breathe in through your nose. 'Whoa. Now I'm high.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Like I'm gonna have a good cry when I hang up. You know, my ego gets in the way, but I think just having like that release would be helpful.
Yeah.
And giving myself the grace I give other people,
Yeah. Say, thank you, ego, for protecting me.
Thank you, ego, for protecting
I no
me.
longer need protection.
I no longer need protection.
I'm ready to treat myself as I treat others.
I'm ready to treat myself as I treat others.
To show myself the love that I give everybody
And to
else.
show myself the love that I give everybody else.
I'm opening up my heart to receive
I'm opening up my heart to receive
so I can give more.
so I can give more. Wow. Months today.
Today's
Yeah.
today's an important day.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Today's a 23 day. It's what you feel, what you believe, and thinking about both sides. So it's a real community. It's a day where community, caring for myself and community, what I believe in, and then changing the way I think about it, which is, you've been doing a lot up here and you've been blocking that up here. So it's a Gemini day. So it's a perfect day for you to get your head right.
That's interesting. I have a Gemini sun, and when I hear you talk with other people, I just think of all the lessons that I'm still continuing to have with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in jail right now. They didn't have an interpreter. I've been fighting a long time, Gary.
How long is he in jail for?
This time it's been almost a year.
Yeah.
But the answers are coming to me because I'm asking the right questions, and so I was able to show up and
You need to say something about it. My throat's getting a little blocked.
say something about what. Just
I
the
don't
pain.
know. I think it feels like you want to talk to him.
I don't want to be the owner of it.
Give let's clear that, because that's what's blocking you. What's his name?
Ryan. Wow. Yeah,
I know. Hey, I know what it's like to be there. I know what it's like to be separated. So
and he was in solitary confinement, and it made me think of you. You know, I can't imagine being deaf and being
in
not being able to
solitary.
talk to anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Solitary was rough. It was like, for me, it was 17 months.
Yeah, and it hurts that he doesn't understand like the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he in solitary because of because of
No,
death?
because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why he got in trouble, but many
It's hard in there because they pick on people.
yeah, and many
I was
times
different.
yeah,
They knew I didn't belong there, so they beat the crap out of me initially.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
I hope that he can forgive himself for whatever, and I hope
Ryan,
that he can
say
clean.
Ryan. Ryan,
Ryan,
I know that you're on your own path,
I know that you're on your own path,
and I know that your path is a part of my path as well.
and I know that your path is a part of my path.
You're helping me find my own heart.
You find helping me find my own heart.
I know you got this.
You got this.
I know you'll be okay.
You will be okay.
I know that the lessons that you learn are going to help both of us.
And to help both of us.
I'm going to let you take all of the trauma that you hold, or that we hold together.
We hold together.
I'm going to let you take your part, and I'm going to take my part,
Take my part.
so we can both heal.
We both heal.
I love you.
Love you.
I love myself.
Myself. I'm signing it with your eyes closed because if I was talking with him, it'd be signing. So
I
he
didn't.
could feel.
Yeah, I get it. That's what I was feeling in my throat. I didn't realize because he couldn't speak.
Yeah. Doesn't talk.
Yeah. When's he due to get out?
He's going back to court on the 19th.
What's he looking at?
A strike in prison.
So how many years?
Up to 5.
Yeah.
I am a mama lion, so
Yeah.
you know I
Yeah, it's what's going to help him and help you is for you to accept whatever it is.
okay.
You're fearing the output and outcome. And when you're not attached to the outcome, and when you welcome the outcome, whatever it is, then for both you and him, it's less painful. And I mean, for him, it means whatever it is, it is. But usually that means that fate turns.
Yeah. I feel like I'm more like attached to him not having the services or an interpreter. Like,
Yeah, but that's your way of taking that grief and that fear and that anger and that frustration and
putting,
attaching it to something.
okay.
Because he's a big boy.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll figure it out. Um, holding that angst or that fear or that anger or the sadness, that holds him in the same place.
Okay.
And if you, as you let go of your version of it, it automatically changes him.
Okay.
He can't hold on to it.
Like if I let go, then it just
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So either way, whether he spends 5 years or whether he gets out, there's twist of fates happening right
Yeah.
now. You might get the big C and CBIT, and then they might ship him out anyways because of where you are. No,
Yeah.
but there's a twist of fate coming, okay, in the entire judicial system and the
Yeah.
entire governmental system. It's going to affect everybody across the board. That's what's happening right now. So it's time to believe, and it's time to believe that everything is working out the way it's supposed to, and that
Okay.
and that whatever it is for him is what it's supposed to be. And when I went to prison, is as wrong as I thought it was at the time, I know something now. I I was being transported, and it's the first time I was being transported, and I was lockboxed. You know, like guards. They, they treated. I was held as a terrorist, basically. So I'm going in to meet my accusers, really for the first time, and I'm in a prison transport vehicle or van, right? And I had this memory of being there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then I had a memory. I remembered all the times in my life where I remembered that event, right to 5 years old, including 2 months before. We're driving down the 405, and it's like 10 lanes down in Orange County. And I'm driving one, and a van pulls up beside me, and I'm like, and I pull over 3 lanes, and I didn't even realize that I had done it, but I remembered it at that time.
Wow.
So in other words, like, did I predict the future, or did I know it was coming? I believe now that I knew it was coming, because that's part of what helped me be here with you today. It's a big part. The other option was I was about to sell my company for a couple $100 million. And I, I know in my heart that had I taken that money and ran and I was going to go, I know that I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I can't imagine being anybody else
Yeah.
right now. For the first time in my life, I had all the money in the world at points in my life and not happy. I mean, I did happy things and I convinced myself, but at the core of it, there was something that I wanted more. And you know, like now I live my life as you know, I don't own anything. I have shirts, I have shorts, I have some shoes, and
And you
I have a backpack and some phones and stuff like that. And that's all. And I don't want anything. I'm happy. But I wasn't happy. I had everything and I wasn't happy. And so that's his choice. As a soul, he knew he was going there. I know that to be true now in my life, and I know if it's true for me, it's true for everybody else. So he knew. So this is his journey. He also knew he came here to be deaf.
Yeah.
And by the way the technology is going, both our organic technology and other technology, it's not going to be long. Because seeing and hearing is just interpreting vibration. We still feel a vibration. Our brain's just not interpreting it. That's going to happen for everybody.
All my kids are deaf, and their kids are deaf too. So I have 5 grandchildren that are deaf. It's all just loud and silence when they visit.
I have a feeling as I get to know you, I have a feeling that something's going to come up about that. Because I've worked with deaf who have regained their hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's more to this story, and the next couple years are going to unveil the truth.
Yeah.
As we learn more about the human body, and I had a view of how the body was working. It's all this limitation. It's broken. I'm like, that's not how it works. I mean, a guy loses half his brain, and the brain reorganizes itself to control every function.
Pretty amazing.
That means if we can do that, if we can regrow half of a liver, if we can regrow a gallbladder, then our body can work itself out of that situation. And with all these people in your family having it, that means that there's a precondition that somehow can be changed.
And with each child that's born, there's more and more hearing. Like the last baby is hard of hearing in one ear and can hear in the other ear. So
Yeah.
full deaf to medium, you know what I mean? Just all the way down the line.
I have a belief in what it is, by the way,
Yeah.
because I've been working on these issues for a long time. When
Yeah.
I see you in person,
Yeah.
that when at some point when you're ready and see you in person, when everything's
Yeah.
right, I'll tell you what the belief is. I'm about to do a series. I've never told the world what I believe about the body, and about the mastering the body. And I'm about to do a series starting in April, over 12 months. Once a month, I'm going to roll out a new version of what I believe about how the body works and about why it works. Because I'm tired of having these stories of limitations. Because if you can heal, if your body can regrow a liver, it can fix hearing.
For sure.
Yeah. We just have to identify why. But go get if you grab somebody to get the metaphysical anatomy book and look what it says about hearing.
I
Please.
will do that.
Okay.
Whew.
Goodbye.
Always, always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Thank
So
you.
happy to see you.
Yeah,
Look for California. And when we get there, we'll see
okay.
you in California.
I'll see you then, California.
Bye.